everybody, welcome back to Meals with Marcia. Today I want to share with you how that I bake my bacon in the oven. I'm excited, so let's get started. The first thing you need is 1 pound of your favorite bacon. I just bought the Aldi bacon. It is good. It is hardwood smoked, if I can talk, bacon. So I'm just going to cut this open. Now, bacon is something we eat a lot of in this house. I cook with it. I use it for a lot of recipes. We like to make BLT sandwiches. I like to use it in my recipes, like for green beans when I'm cooking those on the stove to season. I love to use them in baked beans. We like them just on a biscuit or with eggs in the morning. And this is a good way to do bacon and have it in the refrigerator, and it's really easy to get out and use whenever you need it. So that's why I'm excited to show you about this. Also, I don't know if you've done this before, but when you cook bacon on the stove in the skillet, it just pop, and your arms are hurting and all that stuff. So this is a way to eliminate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down the middle. Now you're going to need a pan. Now this is a very old pan, guys. It's kind of warped up, as you can see. It don't lay flat. It's awful looking. But this is my favorite pan to cook my bacon on. And I always like to spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. Now this is going to be greasy, but I want it not to stick to begin with. So let's do that. Now you can use a fancier, flatter pan, but like I said, this is my favorite. All right, and now you're just going to take your bacon, and you're going to take your hands and you're going to pull it apart. Now, this is not thick slice bacon. Like I said, this is just regular. Now, if you did thick slice, you're going to have to cook this a little bit longer than what I'm going to tell you, but this is just regular. And you want to put that really close together. You could even overlap it just a little because you want to make sure you can get all of this bacon on this sheet pan. And this takes a minute or two, but it's worth it, guys, because you don't have to worry about it popping on you. It cooks up great. It stores in the refrigerator great. And my family absolutely loves bacon. Sometimes I make bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, or bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I don't know why I said sandwich, sorry. We make BLT sandwiches. I call them BT sandwiches. My husband don't like the lettuce on BLTs. He wants bacon, mayonnaise, and tomato, and it's delicious. And then when I make my granny's baked beans that we love, when we do hamburgers on the grill and potato salad, I do that. Put them in green beans, like I said. So many things you can do with bacon. And this is a great way to have it and keep it in your fridge. And what I usually do when bacon is on sale, they have specials at the other grocery stores, I'll buy, 2 packs of bacon and just put it in the freezer. And it thaws up really quick, guys, because it's vacuum sealed in this. So you just have to run some hot water in your sink, drop that vacuum seal pack down in some hot water, and it thaws up in like 5 minutes. And then you can do what we're doing right here. So it's easy to freeze. It's easy to have, and then you can cook it up ahead of time. All right, let's see here. I made some fresh green beans the other day, and I had some bacon left in the refrigerator, and I used it to season it. Just so good. I mean, the bacon grease is good too, but just to have those little pieces of bacon in your green beans, it's delicious. Let's see here. Yeah. Like I said, you can overlap it a little bit because you want to be able to get this whole pound on your pan. And because it's going to shrink up, and you'll see when we cook it, it's fine. Let's see here. Hopefully I'm going to get it all. If not, I'll scooch stuff around because I want to get all of this in there. Guys, it's really hot outside. Summertime is here. August is always the hottest to me. July is pretty hot. June is probably my favorite month at the beginning of the summer, end of spring, I guess we should call it, because it's not officially summer until June 21st or June 20th, something like that. But that's when we like to go to the beach. But it's hot, guys. It is hot. We've had a heat advisory for the last week, almost every day, along about 2 o'clock. It starts giving us warnings of a heat advisory. Okay, I got one more piece. Let me see if I can scooch these over a little bit. Like I said, it's okay to scooch them up, overlap them a little bit. Now, some people like to cook their bacon in the oven like on a grid so the grease goes down and drips off. But I like to cook it like this because it crisps it up quicker for you, okay? And that's why I like to cook it this way. You do it how you would like to do it or how you want to try it. And that's what it should look like, guys, okay? Now, I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to time it for 20 minutes, and I'm going to check it. And then sometimes, some of it is, if it looks a little thinner, it'll already be crisped up. I'm just going to pull that out to drain it on a paper towel, and I'll put the rest of it back in a few minutes. But I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? I'll be back in just a few minutes. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Okay, I have baked my bacon in the oven for 20 minutes, and I checked it, and when I did, you can see how my pan's all crazy and warped. These pieces that were up here were really crispy, so they were ready to go, so I went ahead and pulled them out, but I put the rest of them back in for 3 more minutes because I wanted them to be crispy. So let me see if I can get this thing up here so you can see a little bit closer. That's what they look like, and you see there's grease in there, and when we use that in just a minute, I'm going to show you. But that's what it looks like, guys, and you didn't have to get popped in the hands. You didn't have to get popped in the eye or in the face. You just had bacon. So you're going to take this out, and we're going to drain it on a paper towel. Get some of that excess grease off. But guys, this is so versatile. Ooh, that's hot. I shouldn't have touched that. Let me get it. There we go. To have in the refrigerator. Like I said, you could do BLT sandwiches. You can make bacon biscuits, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. You can use it for cooking your, just whatever, you know, if you want to season your green beans and all that. And also, it leaves all this grease in there. See that good old bacon grease? That right there is some good seasoning. So I have my little bacon keeper. I got this at Smoky Mountain Knife Works up in Pigeon Forge or Sevierville, in their kitchen section, and this strains the stuff off, and then it keeps my bacon grease down here, because I use bacon grease to season a lot of things. Like if you want to make some gravy and you didn't have sausage to cook, and you wanted just to make some good gravy, you could use that, or you can use it in your pinto beans or your green beans or whatever you're seasoning up, peas. So you're just gonna turn it out in that. And what it does is it gets those little bits, it strains the little bits so it don't get down in your bacon grease. And you just keep this next to your stove. And if you ever need bacon grease, you've got it. So I use that, and I try not to waste anything, guys. You know, there's so many different things that you can use for, you know, have different uses for, and bacon grease is something I cook with from time to time. Now, this is draining on a paper towel. Let me see if I can move all this over so we can talk about that a minute. Okay, and bacon's greasy, it's yuck, but it's delicious. Okay, so I got this, and what I want to do is I'm going to let it cool, but I just take a paper towel and kind of pat it because I want that grease off the top as well. Okay, just kind of pat it a little bit, and then you're going, when it cools, you're going to take a Ziploc bag, and I always line it with a paper towel in the inside. This is a selecta size, that's fine, and just half it. Slide it down in there in your bag with a little lip at the bottom so it won't, so it'll hold like so. And then you're just going to place your bacon in there just like this. And some of it will crumble up, that's fine. And, oh, another thing, if you wanted to do like homemade bacon bits for a salad or a loaded baked potato, my husband loves that too. He just loves anything with bacon on it. And if you wanted to make like some kind of breakfast casserole and you wanted to use bacon, you'd already have your bacon cooked. You could just crumble some bacon up in your casserole. But you just put this in here, guys, just like this. Fill it all up. And if you feel like it's too crowded, you can use a second bag. I usually when I cook this, I save some out for a recipe I want to do, and then I put what's left. So. And it's funny because some pieces seem a little chewy and some pieces seem crispy. That works out great in my house because my son loves crispy bacon. And then my husband likes it a little bit more chewier. But either way, But anyway, that's how you do it, guys. I think I'm going to leave some of this out today because I'm going to make some green beans. And I want to use some of this yummy bacon to season it with. So let's see here. I think that'll be enough, maybe. Put those in there. And, yeah, I think those 4 will be plenty. All right, and there you have it. Now, I'm going to let that completely cool. I'm going to seal it up, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It'll be good for a week in the refrigerator. Pull out as many slices as you want, or put it in whatever you want to eat. And it's already there, and it's already done. No splatter, no fuss, no fight with frying it on the stove. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Meals with Marcia. And remember, everything you're going to need and how to do this is going to be in the description. Thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.